Good afternoon, country people them. We glad plenty for meet up una for inside Equinoxe Story House, PIDGIN News Debate. Last one for inside moon for August. We don't start. And just for Sabi say for inside this week, this Saturday on, we go try for look some of the trunk to read them. We pass inside the week, and Sabi say this week we just come up for pass. We get for that side, so for New Bell, power Naki Pikin, so the Pikin, he die for Sika court, where the Pikin be get them for his skin there, they hide them. Now so to go talk concerning this Pikin where they call him say Cabral Francis Chinda, where he for Sika say he failed BPC exam, when at O level for we francophone brother them. He says he take medicine, he drink 16-year-old Pikin. Now so to go take una, we talk this palava way happen for inside Bojongo this week, with more than 500 people them, as well they talk just now, plenty of them. Total confusion for Sika say they no sabi place where they figure she done after when they can't chakara them house for that side, so for Bojongo. Chapter for Northwest and Southwest, we go talk. Last Kumba Market, he don't start work again after we city mayor he be locked for 1 week 2 days for Sika say Bina people they deny for open for Monday days them. Inside Tori House for this afternoon, country people them now new face one at the meet up for the first time. I go start with Oga Asaba Gabriel where they come for here for the first time. I salute Pasaba.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for the invitation where they give me today. I've been very impressed, and thank you for all other missions the one I used to do for here.
All right, Saba Gabriel, he'll be one of the new person we'll get for here. We'll get Prophet Chris Vuishi, where says he been one of the people them where they be touching for that house where they chakara for inside Bojongo. Prophet, I salute you this afternoon.
Thank you, Ambassador. I want to raise salute for all contributors the way that they follow me now. So, even for my brother, way they corner me here. I'll be happy for see you and I'll be happy for be here. So that we'll throw it to the story and then we'll comment on the various things the way it passed in the course of the week.
All right, so now we took stranger than that, so we'll give them invite for inside PIDGIN News Debate. Last for the month for August, country people them and just so sabi. We go enter direct for the Tori that we'll get them for now this afternoon. We go start for place where they call them say New Bell. Inside New Bell, we go just finish them, particular for Thursday. As so sabi, now for the way they so people then say for New Bell they be surprised after we some girl picky way did that kind of 14 years. He die for Sika call them where he get them for his skin. As we to re-enter for we ear this girl with the call him say Nadesh, he did so he be come out and he come back for house late for evening time. He papa vex. We hear say he take na collars, he whip him. After we finish beat the girl be get caught them for his skin. And he no ever talk. Now last country people them with this girl as soon as they see him, he go talk. But before I want to talk with that call them, he be already late and he don't make and say we he too, he be don't get he be already die. Sabi say as we gendarme, they carry the die body for go. Now so too country people them inside for place for New Bell, gendarme them too. They catch the power, they go put them for back counter. But the big question where people they ask, only for Sika say girl he come out, now for Sika whether they beat him with collars, give caught, then he die. On top that one, he own papa say and the papa agree say na he do him. Oga Gabriel, this thing will happen for New Bell. People they don't they ask plenty question and they talk. Say if na you, if na your own picking, your picking go come out before Sika say come back late for night. You beat it like say you don't thief or you don't do a different thing. This will happen for New Bell. What you get for talk?
Ambassador, the thing passed me. I don't know, it look like saying that conditions. You know if you imagine say you're picking come out for outside, it come back. Instead for caution picking for normal way, you take collars, you chop your picking like say na some bush, na some meat where they kill them. I think say this kind of papa is supposed to go prison. They're supposed to take it for prison, lock it proper, because when you see all the way they happen for Cameroon now, this kind of anarchy, this kind of situation where people they just take law for their hand, make sure say they do all to key people. It's not correct. And I want press for government, for people for government where they don't take them security, say, may that bar remain for that place, because when a society don't go enter, say they want picking man of you understand, because nothing way it pass all man.
till we pass all man, maybe Prophet Chris Vuishi go look am with his own other eye. This two will happen if they left that power from Qatar, it go change something.
Ambassador, when you look this situation, so that part for me, it not be very normal, because a normal man no fit carry that kind of act. We don't reach level where we get for the talk now for picking them, for talk me them here, because talk it get power. So if your picking don't go out, come back, it's supposed for she don't put you for down. You advise you, tell you say the outside life be no fine. But if you see man we go take collars, beat it picking with them, you know say that part no be normal. That part needs to make them look his situation, even in the spiritual aspect. Sometimes it be possessed. You know say for carry that kind of act na devil. Means the devil don't take hold of your heart before you want to see somebody for carry that kind of act or beat picking with collars. So I think say prison one of the ways them. You know, people when they enter prison, when they deal with some physical uncomfortable condition. Another time when they feel hear gospel very well, you don't see some people when you preach to them, they don't want to get time for you. But when they deal with some difficult situations, so you see them, they hear gospel and it transform their life. That part need transformation.
So for you, the prison now the best place really if you change your life?
Not be the best place where if you change your life, but you know the best way where that part feel be transformed. And through the word of God. That kind of person need for come and teach you Bible. May they pray for you. May it be delivered from that evil spirit where they worry, because it no be a normal act, something be wrong somewhere, and it will need for if we look at spiritually, we see that part be possessed.
And Oga Saba, you check say Gata not the best place.
I think say on top of the Gata, just like Pastor don't talk, that part they need to follow it spiritually. Because the spiritual life, it depends too for background. All these things that happen, so background where people then grow up, it matters so much. Sometimes if you come up for that place from Gata, even from Gata, they take the spiritual way. But me be from Gata, because if you leave it, you not be sure say you know if you do the same act for another Pekin. So if I mean they put it for a place where they be confined, so that if they want take care for you spiritually for delivery for any evil spirit the way there for his skin, me they under control. When only security people if you take that control, that kind of control.
And Ambassador, when you look that house where they show, so if you see say that part is so poverty too, like a problem. And you know say poverty, if you make a man develop even mental problem. If you do for your house, you no get money, all kinds in they worry you. Small picking do something where no be you know warrant say may you knock you just take.
You sure say the part to no be the first picking too, since na girl picking. If you go outside the count with belle, no nothing person no go account for the belle to maybe na why that part be the take to.
But even if part be the vex say maybe say picking fi come out bring belle, no be so he supposed to do. He supposed for instead educate that picking, so that mean that picking know say may know the thing where if it happen as it go out so, because the best way for put picking for the right track through education. You talk for the picking, you make the picking even your friend, you caution it, he go quickly learn and he go be transformed.
Yeah, and I think say the best way maybe you be for use scholars. We'll get cane, we'll get talk counseling. They should not down talk with picking. I think say if that part don't go to the ever way, don't take scholars. It means say if you get a mission and he succeed for a mission. So for now, your punishment will be now for the act where you don't commit them, because if we even talk say that picking, that part, they will talk say that picking we go outside part the face go bring in belle. The day where the belle go enter, that part no go know. And the time where that picking go come with belle for house, maybe that part no go even be the man who go be responsible for that belle. So if you go get belle with someone who get money, you can't solve the part problem. So plenty things and they around. So that part, that thing we there for you, now the spirit we there for you, and now the kind background with that part. And the environment where they live for the influence them for take that kind of. You know say New Bell for corner prison, most criminal than there for that place. If you find out about that part history, go show say you not stand now, you go surely you go get something for back where maybe if you don't go prison or if you don't commit or act, sometimes they minimize them. For now, if I say when it days where it hot, they catch the part, they go trace the history, they see where it be wrong, and they see the kind of thing the way side where you come out for it.
Okay, another story where you pass for we here for Tori House this week or just the finish now this 16-year-old boy we'll go show now for photo. They calling Cabral Francis Chinda. Cabral Francis Chinda, 16 years old. This speaking as we to re-enter for we here. He failed O-level for the Francophone people, the way they call them, Francophone brothers them, where they call them say a BAPC, this speaking, after we he hear say he don't fail. Instead for if she done check sense as well if he pass the new academic year, instead drink a medicine. Then inside the medicine we drink we hear say they carry go for 3 different hospital them for inside Douala, all the hospital them they fear for carry locality for Sika Palava say they put for before Corona. But we know they look that chapter for the hospital first, prophet. Now this 16-year-old Pekin he fail exam. Then first thing we come for it, now say make it drink medicine. Now waiting to influence pushy. Now the parents them the way they look at it or now the society.
You know, say, Ambassador, when you look this one deeply, you will see, say, if it be as a result of which way power them don't talk around you. Because you know, say, parents and get power for make a picking even be comfortable after you don't fail. Because we don't make a like, say, failure not taboo. When you know pass exam, nobody say you know go succeed for this life. If you fail one time, if you try again. But when you look at very well, maybe you know say the part of for the tell the picking say if you fail the exam, oh I go die if I want or you know all we depend on for you for the so maybe become somebody. If you fail, I don't know how I go take when you talk that kind of thing for picking, you make the picking they feel like if you fail, it means it's not the end of your life. But you get for make picking understand say if you pass exam now a very good thing. But if picking fail, we happen say don't fail, not be the end of your life. May try and try again. You before you want to reach for some place, sometimes you take many steps them, and sometimes you even fall for ground. Bible talks say righteous man they fall 7 times, and 7 times again they woke up. So it depends on which way the parents them, because most important would you ever blame society, but I believe say parents and get a good rule for make a media picking them be comfortable even for failure.
All right, Pa Gabriel, this picking, as I say you be papa for plenty picking them too for house. Which kind of talk is this or talk for picking them before they write exam? He checks in at the talk as we prophet don't talk. Now he make them the picking he go drink medicine or now just say the picking he no be expect say he go feel for fear.
Ambassador, that particular problem. So if you come out for plenty anger, if you get a peer group, begin the way grow up together with them. It depends the way this particular picking way they take medicine, they drink. He don't present himself for front in front them, and then he can't fail exam. Frustration will come in. If he be pressure from the parents, for people where they sponsor you, the first thing I want for known as say they begin to fail that exam how many times. If he be say don't fail several times, it will be now they depend on the pressure way the parents where you get them, they don't give maybe they don't give conditions. Since we talk nothing way year na year will not be present for that place. So if you be condition, if you not pass that exam, not come for this house. And that begin if you be say no get no other man way if you go for it. For the time where the parent they don't talk, say if you not pass exam, you not go enter this house. Or if you don't tell your friend, they say, he write that exam fine, he go pass, they name not come out. You know the young picking them now, they be like those days where will be that young picking them, they be like in those days, where will be the grow up. Well, Papa, you know, say if you come back, go carry a chop. Your party you say next time, yeah. Now this one, their heart they over soft. Maybe the fear for the I mean the how you go stand for front the friend the way don't tell them say I go pass. How you go meet your Papa the way they don't say if you not pass, not come for this house. So if you cause that picking, he go take that medicine. So I think say plenty things and day.
Now the other side for the story, we hear say they be carried the picking go for 3 different hospital them, and all the hospital them they denies, they fear, they say they no get the space for look at corona people. Then they be already start do their own judgment where they know sabi what happen. So before they want carry the picking finally go for different hospital after the 3 hospital them go there before the picking fed die now. Hospital them their work now for lookout or for deny when they bring some kind of case them for them before.
Ambassador, I think say for this particular point we'll get big problem for health, for hospital for our country. We'll get first some people they be some hospital and they where they operate around where they be very unqualified. And someone then they way they don't know medical ethics. The ethics means say if you some man there for the way they die, you enter. You enter for hospital, you see. Nurse they can't look you pass. The one can look you pass. They say if you not put money for that, they not go work for your skin. The first thing that our hospital they get to know and say, when man the sick come for hospital, it means they need treatment. And that treatment they get to be immediate. I dey surprised, I dey doubt whether this particular people they work for the hospital, so they communicate with the other people they know they for Cameroon. Because our own situation it be the worst. You go come for hospital where some they picking the die, so sometimes that first hospital where we go for there, they begin you one medicine. If for feel safe, for say me you can't explain reason why he drink that medicine. But these people these hospital people there, so they wait till I don't see and I say their problem and money need be human health. All problem for hospital and I say money come first. But normally for people where they treat people, they are like sick people them, they get to first of all take life first before money comes secondary. And government too get to ensure say he get to enforce that particular rule, because now government give instruction for that kind for the people that follow. If government neglect them, the people they go find out their money. Because when you go over there sometimes you say government go do it. Government will do it with the pay tax. Me not being only at that level. My government try for see say any sigma way come, when they look at the way we come, then forget about money first.
Prophet Chris, hospital Palava, this speaking, even if say don't fail to some our site, but we check say doctor then they for fee LP quick.
Yeah, you know say hospitals and for here na sector way they need for clean them very well. Because not be the first case in that way that they reject them for hospital, or the way they delay with them for hospital. We still remember the case of Monique for here for like continue will be happening some years back. And also this boy where be die where they be chucky for Dido, for say the Dido where they begin go detect a picture of them. You know, this situation now a situation where the government get for look into, and they get for enforce the law. Say may people then be welcoming to patient. Patient that will come for hospital. If you do not guesswork, how you go talk, you go look somebody you guess say get coronavirus. We don't know the symptoms for coronavirus. Even I'm sure the people who they carry for hospital, they surely talk, say this boy this, so you don't drink medicine. Surely they don't talk for them. So they were supposed to know what you will do for rescue, because for medicine we get first aid, we get preliminary where they get for take into first aid where they give for give you for look at the situation, so that for calm the situation down. Then if they look and say they don't feel handle the situation, they feel now take for higher levels, so that they go tackle them. So I think say if they see patient, they suspect a coronavirus patient, they run away. It means say they need to do their job, because when you are a health worker, it be say you be called upon for treat people irrespective of color, irrespective of social background, irrespective of financial status. You get for help people, because you know even according to the law for Cameroon, if you see man way there for danger, even if you dey pass for road, you see man way there for danger, where they in the position for help that person, you know help that person a crime. If it be condemned for that.
You say the same thing will be happen with that gendarme man with the binaka. With the binaka. With the BCM, with camera because they see and they no talk. They catch him.
That's so. So I think that kind of thing they give a look into it seriously.
And ambassador for add something. For say may they there for hospital, they see patient come, they never touch the patient, they suspect na corona. It shows say we don't know, we not even get measure for identify who be corona. So if you be say man will just appear for they say na corona, means say plenty people they go die. Because they go, some man will just hate you, see for they say shout say corona, they carry you go for hospital. Yeah, they just start to say they don't get corona. So government get to do something.
Okay, another World War story inside the week. We start World War this afternoon, so we'll continue finish with them. Now for Limbe, for mile 4, will be enter for inside the quarter for mile 4 sides. A consign now picking them with the die, country people them for that side. So for mile 4, for inside place with the column say Limbe Dallas, and we could follow up for on top that chapter. We're talking about these 3 picking them where they be die for that side. So for inside the mile 4 for Limbe, where the here say this picking, they be chop na beans, where they so mocap as we they call them mocap now some medicine where they use them for lookout kaka we fall inside the beans. They no be sabi, so get one big adult, one big person wey na mami for house, and two pikin dem wey dey chop that beans, then they die for that side. So for mile 4 for inside Limbe this week. So plenty population, people then be come out for cry this cry wey they talk say na by mistake wey that medicine enter inside this inside that pot chop. But just for sabi, as we hear the girl wey be the warm, be the hot that chop when na beans wey people then chop am. ESSF we hear say a gendarme they holy for ask question concerning the thing wey happen. But now the big question people that they ask na palava if they be get for ask the girl question, or as we already talk the story, things they get for waka the way they get for pass. Prophets, all the kind of thing them mock up inside kitchen where people they cook chop, and the girl where they catch them, that thing happen.
Now a very unfortunate incident, because normally it be as a result of carelessness. Because what did that mock they do for kitchen? You know, some dangerous thing in the way you give and take them out of the reach of people then. Because if you keep something will be dangerous for kitchen, anything will happen. Rat feed the pass for some place, it push something for inside chop, anything will happen. So dangerous thing them people then give and take them away from the reach of people then. And if it don't happen, error and mistake the way if it cost people their life. I think say they in fact say the older girl, not just for question you, but I sure say they go leave here. Error, na human thing. I'm not sure if we except say they be see say some intention they will be sure say it will be nothing where they don't plan up before if the whole year or they feel the judge or the condemn ye. But if na mistake, I don't think say you get anything serious.
Ambassador, I think say for this case, carelessness and education it be a very big problem, because if I say we try for see for this our country for system we educate people for how they use farm products, whether good or bad, because I think say plenty people they just take that thing say more capsule, they use them, they don't know anything way it happen after that mocap. They just the user now for user, and I think that the talk say we get to do all things possible for make sure say they educate people how to use those things. And then for reason say they catch that girl, for catch that pikin anyway, we never hear say they don't interview you or they never interview you. But for catch some person, it be very important for we for know say we dey catch this man, so we suspect say he do this particular act because we don't discover this. For only go hold you for up to now, so nothing never come out. Now big problem that will get them, because if you catch man for that place, you get to interview for that place. Me you talk your own small talk, like we never hear with the talk, so we need to talk hand for air. But for the talk say they be catching picking, in nothing this way it be talk. So what security people they get to be very smart and understand and say they live with their country people, live with their enemies. This girl Phoebe say this thing come now by mistake. The same way if be say he know why he enter. Because I don't know why he cook chop people then chop, he no go chop. Because he too chop for chop, he for die. The first question I say why he be chop the chop too. So I think say plenty controversies and they will.
And you know say when something come also they will uniform people them, they only find out how to get money. So if you want look and wait, they don't just catch the way they already know say na some error, but they catch that girl as they feel the KP, they already threaten say if he must pay something before the movie. That's what happen. So sometimes and the way some situation happen, people they just profit from that situation. They for make their own small money because you don't put man for that place. You know if you come out so way some money no change hand. So you know the kind thing and this way we get for the condemn them. Say for the country now justice way we want may it be rendered, because if we do not so we know the going forward.
Okay, and we go continue. Make we enter for different part for Tori for this afternoon. Left order we're watching the way they don't pass just now. We take una enter for different sites. We take una enter for Makepe inside the Douala 5 subdivision. For that side for Makepe, na problem with them, say them get them. Bridge where it help people them for come out from Misoke, go for Saint Tropez. The bridge it don't cut. And this water, we hear say at least 2 people that don't fall for inside the water, they die. Before Tori House, the one reach for that place where people they don't start using a pipe for company where they look at water. for waka for them. They talk say they be just come up for move another die body wey na some man wey be one pass on top this place wey is except he die. Sabi say no be na first time we breach for this place in the court, but e don make am just now wey population wey dey shidon, whether na for Makepe Misoke or the one for Saint Tropez. If the one comot go for different end, they must to pay Okada for pass round, and that Okada too, they spend at least 300 francs for inside their car. So some of them wey they no get the money, now they also continue for waka on top this place, wey been a big danger for the life for the population. We hear say council, if they can put something for there for 2012, but since that time, no nothing, it never come. Big risk for people that dey waka between Saint Tropez and Misoke inside Douala 5 subdivision. Pasaba na Douala no be na for some village.
Yes, Ambassador. It be very surprising say this kind of thing dey happen for Douala and dey happen for Douala 5. It really shows say we engineer them who get them for the country, they be incompetent. They not fit. This thing not start today. When they look that bridge, you see say it don't dey dig small they go they see am. Till where this were come to them and say they want say me something goes to say one man die or people they start die before they feel say they feel readjust. When you look how that population, that people that they stay for that place, first look the environment. See na Douala 5. See kind houses the way they are around. Council they come for year. Wait till council don't come for the place for candle. They don't get all the time for fix that bridge. They don't fix them. You see how people they get to they pay expensive. Nothing that way would they talk say. For our country, if I will get system where people them poor man will get access for your money we pay and for tax for enjoy them, because we not feel imagine say people they go still die for this place. Small people they want go school they go pass how. Government not get interest. The way I don't see and they say the council people where they even come for that place they not get interest for people because they for don't solve that places. Look the side where they come up, they look people for they see the kind of thing. Maybe now so country get to be. We get to embark on technical education for say may we say self will start for be our own country, so that we'll take some of these precautions.
Okay, and Prophet Vushi, this bridge for Makepe, danger with Sevilisia.
A terrible thing when I see those images they make me for cry, for asking whether we'll get leader the way they really feel for the people, or they did not for only for their belly and their families. Because if you are a leader, you get responsibility for protect the citizens. But which way they happen for they now the contrary. See how people they work on top bridge, they struggle. Tell me whether one day if it pass where somebody no for day. In fact, now a terrible risk. You feel lost stability. Imagine man they work yourself for normal road, then they fall. Now for that on top that pipe where they see where they work so. They know you see some mommy. If the mommy fall now broke your head, they go talk to witty. I mean, I think say government they get for hook up and put away they don't vote them for that side. They get for put pressure, making them be done. If not be so, then they occupy position where they need to function normally for that position. So I think say we get for hook up to see how they fix this country. You see when I see sometimes them motorcycle they pass. Some council people they work a whole motorcycle for road, work a whole motorcycle, work a whole motor, work a stop this and stop that. You park badly for some place. You want to see the wrong can put something for your tire. If they know, if they do that thing, we think say no be even some dangerous thing. Now they play danger they so for they make them go solve the problem them. If not be so, they be useless for population.
No, I believe say now for some other council area them already as we they show the thing, they for go block the place for some people they not pass, but if they like say the place also they open for people them for continue for the pass, the waka pass.
If you look where some of them feel even the struggle pass for day. You see some of them feel you feel even surprised say some of them feel the waka the pass for day too.
And so even chasing maybe not even the poor people them. Because you get for pay 300 for ton round.
Ambassador, that thing they show you say even the council where they say it pass for day, that council no get interest for the population. If they get interest, like no population no go pass for that place. They go find another access where they go take and enter for this place. They block this place. See that pipe, na pipe for water. If that pipe too cut, they go do waiting. And you look the way they pass, see woman they can't pass now one side. Small people go can't pass how. So the council people, yes, that people, the council, they know they represent people. You look the way they for don't block this place. If plenty a play people they support pass for there.
Okay, make we continue, and inside the same this war watching them. This one a natural disaster, so they put on for Queen Elisa country talk. We go take una go from Bo Hinterland country people them. Now so plenty rain we don't cause confusion for that side from Bo Hinterland. People there they come up for that side. So from Guti subdivision just now, them too they beg for seeming governor he do something. He never overstay inside this uko come out. Gratango he be de Douala for see people them for Douala 3, Douala 5. Forgive them small thing them way they talk saying that thing them for talk Asia for this population, but they want them from Guti from Bo Hinterland, Upper Congo, and even Congo Ben. We hear say 3 people them die for sika this water rain, and the poto will come up for up. It can chakada people them bin people them house, and even plenty farm them, cocoa farm, and even house where they chakada plenty. The day where they no get place, so she don't just now. So the talk for that side so for Mbo or Bo Hinterland, and the back na say make good out people then to the camp. This one now another natural disaster so they put them. We pass for inside village. But we don't see Gratango don't reach for Douala, he don't go for Sancho, he don't go to for up north for talk Asia for people there water be show them pepper. I believe say now another target is for Gratango for try for meet up the population.
Yeah, Ambassador, I think say he get all the right, like minister, for go all side way get disaster. At the same time, me I not think say they get to wait so the disaster be before they go give people them chop. Some this area them so where they so. Government get to know say some people then for the country where they be very poor where they not fit get access for 1,000 francs for one day. For move them for that kind of places they were in a disaster area. We dey talk Douala, the flood where be there for Douala so. Government know say Douala it get areas the way flood will be for them. But they go leave people make they feel them for their own way. So they when trouble come out they say they go give them chop. But that chop where they go give them now how much? How many days they go chop that chop? Government get to find a way for sustainability for say may they get that issue wiped out for some long duration. I think say this disaster the way they come for Cameroon so if you get to don't give sense for people where they govern we for say may they move some people for the kind of bad places them so and then try for see
you know drive people them for their village.
No, but not enough for drive them ambassador. Now for tell them move them government get capability for be house or some site move some people then go put them for there. The money they need be say no day. But you go hear people when they say people they don't thief money. That money na money where they fit can go move some poor people for these bad areas them. So go relocate them for some site. So maybe native will be impossible. But if it be say they go drive, they go leave people so they want start die. They say they want can give them chop for one day. Maybe not correcting that they get to reason, revise their strategy how well they manage that this country.
Prophet Chris Vushi.
Yeah, I want to say. Prevention is better than cure, as we ever talk for grammar. We no get for wait when something don't happen. You neglect people. When something don't happen, you dey come now like sapé pompier. It means say na pretentiousness. We'll go right into the roots of every situation. Like my brother talk, not true. Some risk zones and they no, say na danger zones and this. They get for be on alert. They get to see how they fit stop some atrocities before they will happen. For white man country, we no say disaster today, but if you look the disaster the way they get them, na disaster way maybe they no foresee, but so one the way they foresee them, they stop them. Some more technology advanced too for where we fit foresee some disaster them will prevent them. I feel say now the best way that make country get stability and make them be comfortable. I look some image in one where you come on Rwanda. I see how poor Kagame he don't build a whole village, put people in there. When you look the village, you no go believe saying Africa. Clean, houses then clean, everything clean. You see people then so you see poor people then they be happy say at least they feel be capable for live for some clean environment. Wait to be Rwanda and Cameroon. Cameroon are a very rich country. Why these our people then? They only think about themselves. But they think about the people. Go for villages them. See, this is one I think that if you make the kind of thing, it don't go cost anything, but you go see people that go be happy. Say, well, we'll get
even for Nigeria,
we'll get bar for Calabar.
Governor for Nigeria,
for Calabar.
I see how we make the state be beautiful. Me, I don't know whether our own people them they not get their interest or they not get the will.
I see that governor. He didn't have a cross river for Calabar.
Yes.
I see and so me I cry. These are people them for here. May God touch their heart, may them change. Because if no be so, they know they serve the people.
Okay, we go enter for another level, and this one insecurity for inside town where they call them say Boya. Boya Iwan, he gets 4 president for taxi driver association. So for Sikada one, DO for inside Boya don't talk say he no go like for see that kind of disorder them again. We inside one town 4 different president them. He don't talk say if the taxi driver them say they no organize, forget one president pass where they use for set them for day where they keep Boya clean, they no go sell them again until that time where they go decide forget now only one president for town. So I say insecurity till people them they don't enter plenty for inside Boya, and up taxi president them 4 where they did there, it don't be a time with them to they get for standard fine for say make security or insecurity he try for stop particular inside the motor them where they have we'll talk some on top this one Prophet Chris. These people them Boya, we sabi say where you want compare Boya and Douala, you know get any comparison. The town small, but 4 people them like taxi driver president them, you know make sense.
If you look the kind thing, so you know say that the fact that because of the benefit then we president, you get them. It's just like for Cameroon, we get different kind of president them. We get someone they call as a president. Don't hear that one before. So you see now because of power sweet when man see when see the benefits where they enjoy for power, all man want be president. That the problem that for here for Africa. You know want me one person, may she down 15. All man want be ahead. So I think saying that they scramble that for that kind we get the kind of situation there, because if they did now for self for do what you will find, they know they fight for be president. Because president a big worker.
Yeah.
Uneasy lies the head that carries the load. If you know say you had na responsibility, no be enjoyment. Now why that when I see some people for here that they appoint them, they go glad, so I know say the people they glad because na chop way they want go chop. But if you not say you look na the work where you want go work, you would even cry when they don't appoint you.
So for you, you know the normal. You know the normal. Say for inside they appoint you. For example, they appoint you like minister for so and so. Then you call people. Then you buy me boy again. That one you know the normal.
No, it means say you why you glad? They don't. They give you work. You glad.
You know be normal.
You even cry say where the work where they don't give me so. God help me. You give even go now for church me and pray for you.
Ambassador, maybe when you celebrate, it means you be surprised for happening. Because still where they give you work, when I work where you know say you merit them, you don't go for go celebrate. You just celebrate waiting. Where you never be enter office, then tomorrow when the work one finish, they say you there for Ngata. The celebration they end with Ngata. I think that way there for Cameroon. And then for that issue where you talk about Boya, how many 4 presidents for taxi? I think say this particular government will get them. The people where they rule we. They get to understand say that thing where they have over Boya now the thing where they plant them. Now themselves they plant them because these taxi people they feel what she don't rather say they get one man where they go vote them. The people for the government they will say they need not this man. They go want imposer. And then when they want imposer, they don't succeed for put tribalism for Cameroon. So they be say I go they look my brother sometimes or talk to me and you know come up for the same place. We all win a Cameroonian. And not correct. Make themselves look the thing where they do for encourage that people they say they get even 4 presidents for inside one town like Boya. That president where they did for that place, so you go see say one of those taxi union you go come up for Northwest, the other one go come up for Southwest, maybe the other one a littoral. Sometimes you want see you go down to the say one go come up for Ntem, the other one come up Kumba.
The other one
get to be a president for Boya. For Bakwere people. So you see, government they support all those things because when they come for their time for politics, they go use them.
This is not divide.
They go use them now divide. They go to say, okay, you be president, we not go bring. They send them in, they go cause this order for town. So themselves they get to start stop them for make sure that they make Cameroon and treat them like one person.
Or maybe they get some strike. They want to organize themselves when they strike. government they use now what we use the strategy for divide them.
For divide them.
Say no moon and no strike the group come on moon and no here for that man this.
Now the strategy that way don't put that.
All right, country people then, we go take una continue for inside that Tori for this afternoon. Make we enter for the one way pass for inside Bojongo for Douala here, country people them. Ebide na wawatin, we plenty people them sote today we will talk plenty. The day we they no get place for Shidon, plenty the day we they this Shidon now for some kind of work condition after we they don't put plenty money for ground. Only for them for Shidon, for come here say they so they get for commode them for that place. 17 hectares of land, 9 way they so they drive people them for on top. With some people them they don't Shidon for them for more than 10 years. And one person now he talk say he win court case for come see me they can chakara and na so to caterpillar be they all different uniform people them they be there for see as they go chakara. And one of the people then too be here hot for inside this chakara. Prophet Chris Voici, he own church, they be chakara too for them. Prophet, maybe they want concern you over, you don't Shidon for that land plenty. Wait you get for Tewi, this land and the 17 hectares with the chakara. Asabi say you know like but if you don't follow up the issue before.
Ambassador, that's some terrible thing because we hear, you know, like flying news say some man the way they call it say Mr. Kandem, where they represent some group. Say he claims say now he get that 17 hectares of land, but you know they be the follow up the case lawyers they be there for the case. Now we'll be surprised for one morning we'll see soldiers them where they don't come with bulldozer for can destroy population where it will be peaceful for that place where they don't some of them don't stay for 10 years. That they destroy that people them. First of all, they don't even notify them. Means say they don't give you notice say may you leave this place belong to this man. No, they just come one morning. We put in some of them they sleep, some of them don't come out. Some people they know they destroy the way they know their house, where they destroy their property. With their property they just crush everything. Me, I think saying a very terrible experience for that people them for that side for Bojongo. Even we who church they break with church, but for me to be honest, now it touched me personally. But I look the situation too. I not just attach them for church. I look at the population because they break almost 500 houses there. And if you look 500 houses, if every house they get 5 people, how many people they don't make them where they don't get home? More than 2,000 and something people them. This number they talk 500 now even a small number. They broke people them and it touched me today because I asked myself a question. Even if Mo talks that land being around my own, Mo just talks to because many corrupt on the way pass for this thing we will know. Say people them give money for this and this and this made them humiliate or break population. Even if now that man be get that land title, they will follow normal procedure. You will serve people a notification so that made them prepare, leave the place. If you no serve them, a normal government where it care about the people go hold a crisis meeting. Go tell that man say, okay, this one I your land, but many people them pay you. They go get that kind proactive government. They say if you since you don't win the case, it means I your land this. Many people the way they don't already they pay you. The one way they don't want for pay you, now that one the whole thing mark them will break them. It be normal, but no nothing like that. So if they think pain me for because we get people the way they do for leadership where they don't care about the population at all. You send people them for under rain. Look at the time when they break for them rain day outside. Then them too they don't talk in a COVID-19 time. So you protect the people then how you be leader for waiting. You be head for the leadership for this country now for waiting. If they not protect citizens them for make us say then they fine. They come with mami water, come with everything, intimidate people, then break their houses, then render them homeless.
Some Congo Sabi come say the person will get the land if you don't give on 2 years for say me on come off.
No, nothing like that. Na lie. All that story then a lie. Me I dey for the land. I no fit talk like. No, nothing. That man never even come see people don't talk anything for anybody. Na lies. They just use na their means money because they thought the man will get money. So if you look at every man way he favor that action, that man don't give money. No be true justice that. Because if I drive motor, normally they tell you say if you drive motor, you see 100 people for this side. If you don't lost break, you see 100 people for this side. You see one person for this side. Better say me you hit na that side where you get one person than for kill plenty people. Now so you get for minimize the cost. But if you look leadership way, it favor one man over 3,000 people. Now which kind of leadership?
Ambassador, I don't talk say for this country. If you get your money, you feel key man go free. Now they think that way they happen for our country. If you imagine say even the law for Cameroon, they talk say if man don't come buy land, he won't buy and get land title where people they don't settle for. They get to go into a consensus, an agreement with these people. The condition that they put them clear. Either you go pay an amount of money where they go agree, or you go compensate you. He go compensate you for your investment for that place you come out. You see, as I tell you, say these were people them so they no get interest for we were there for the grassroots. Because see the population where they there for our side. They don't throw them for our side. Now think this way, even if law it begin government begin to intervene for talk say these are my people. Government get right for intervene say these are my people. I not fit leave them where they go so. Government not fit rehabilitate these people. This man where they come broke them. Now because they don't go take police, the same people they supposed to protect people. He take them for can't destroy them. Who they protect who for this country? Because police get to make sure say the interest of that picking them, that people there for that place, it be guaranteed. Police they come with machine, they can't stand. Police they guarantee say, me local man we no get no nothing. Me no talk. Me they broke am, me they come out. Okay, now place for government for say when disaster there as we talk about disaster, me protect the people. Now disaster, now the government they cause disaster. Now who go protect the people then? And
the most unfortunate thing I say, Grand Atango will be there here. Time where they do that thing for Bojongo.
Yes.
It be the whole meeting for give chop for where they don't be affected for because of this flood.
So they go do na own chop too.
I go dey Douala for one side, then they break for another side.
When me say Grand Atango get to come back and give on our own chop because they don't broke on
too. They chop you, she don't fall side for chop.
That the thing that.
Now the thing where the wonder whether Grand Atango no be no say that they destroy we because normally na person way will no say he get powers. Where if he stop some kind of thing where they affect population. He go dey Douala here. He due because they are under he. That or any of those they design they come enforce something where it touch thousands of people when after we short so consent grant and go. But why be say you know stand talk say me they no break the people them may we hold some crisis meeting see how we arrange make the people them pay back some the money for the man almost see which place we help the people them for settle at a lower cost. You see, but how it be say you can't break 3 people them, then you go to sleep for you break that kind of number of people, you go sleep for your house.
Well, country, even the man where they come bro when I get picking them. You know not that way home picking will be. But wait till they talk now say what government get right for protect we, they need to protect we. It be like again at their personal interest for local.
So Prophet Chris, after the two happen, we hear say court it be passed inside this week, and for courthouse they try for talk as with the thing be happen. They try for blame says on lawyer they wanna be the it be the girl for follow on a case. See they be don't talk for that lawyer. See the girl come broken a be hide them from una.
No, look at me, ambassador. No, not you know they like that one. If you go, even the procureur where they for Bonasama, when they talk na say more talk, no be a very serious man, like a corrupt person. If you hear the talk say they talk na after, but when this thing be serious, he says we know so they can't destroy it. Now them work the thing out. So you go the talk say lawyer. I want hear the other day, yesterday the talk say me they go pursue na the man way he be sell land. First of all, look more talk say they been at that mine land we can broke. You give a broke by the way normal procedure they don't follow them. You don't notify people them. You never notify people them. You can't break them. It not be normal at all. So if that man they talk or anything where they talk, it is just talk now your own now where the incident already passed.
But you know say you get to know say prophet. These people them when money pass they sacrifice human life.
Yes.
They don't tell you say even that procureur talk so only saw where they don't rob him up. Una where una there for that place una for contribute which kind of money you no go correct that money.
That money.
So no be surprised say the man they broke and so tomorrow you go yes that procureur get land for that place. They go make and share them between themselves at the detriment of small people them for population. So government at the top say now government get to take a stand. Because even for court, when some situation, the government get right for, I mean, members of government, that the president of this country, he get right for call the procurator and say, I have the interest of my people.
Some woman collapsed for that place. As they break a lifetime investment, it collapsed for down. They take you for hospital, he die. See that kind of thing. Means you don't invest, you don't plan for your life, you gather your money, you get someplace, you did now your life that. Then somebody come where they claim 17 hectares. One man, he say get 17 hectares of land for that place. They go destroy people, their houses them. It be now a very terrible thing.
Sure, now the back the situation that will get that.
Okay, Dollars, make we just enter for Kumba side first. Make we just jump enter for Kumba, for that side, so for Kumba. Inside the week, we'll just finish and we enter for small chapter for Northwest and Southwest, as well the finish con the people them. For this afternoon, woman them too for Kumba, or them na bine woman them for that side, so for Kumba, where they sell for big market for Kumba. Them say they be make worker for Vex. Inside this week, we'll just finish them for Sika say waiting. They don't lock their market for more than 1 week, and they be talk say they no fit continue for the shidon where they know they open their business place. City mayor, it be talk for them say until they come for Monday before you go open their business place. So this woman they be worker go for palace from VE Mukete. Now for this step we this so they be agree, then they go open the market. For Sika this chapter say they no agree open their business place for Monday. Oga Gabriel, we go talk finish this team for Northwest and Southwest is also there for inside trouble.
Yes, at the years some people they come for radio can't stand talk say you don't finish, say immediately don't succeed for fix the place. So they be say reconstruction will take place. Now people where they be totally absent for Cameroon. I think say the kind of people where they talk so now people where they go camp. They never ever pass for that place. That's Southwest and Northwest. See situation where they go, I mean Dio, we get to address them for your own territory.
Even SDO.
I mean SDO for your own territory. Then the march go meet up Chief Mokete before solution they come out. It show say they don't lose track totally. You know go come. These people the way they lock that store them so. If they don't lock the store, if they don't lock their store, they go open up. Now them go face that boys them for bush. These particular people where they lock their store so they go face that boys them for bush. Wait till they happen and say once that boy they don't come, they ask where they go. You see security come. That time when that boy they act for population, security need to be. When they don't ask where they go, you see security come. It come now and after. So what that population so that they fear their own life outside where they live because they don't get no security. Every day I used to see the debate people they shout talk say security there around. I see how the court with my head for Moyoka. Security will be for outside. Southwest and Northwest na place where if government be get interest for that place now, they forfeit or end that thing. Because now so Cameroonians, stranger not the inside. Now they get to march go for Mokete. Before for Mokeke, I don't know what they do before
they call city mayor.
They call city mayor.
City mayor
before they go talk, they go open their shop. What will be rule for DO and SDO? They mean say even the DO and SDO they don't lose grip for that people so they na fun. Na for Mokete if he act. Because if for Mokete if he talk, they go open that place, if he talk so they not go open them. Then Mokete, he call them, they open them. He shows say they don't lose firm grip for the population. Now chief now the rule. So they still follow that same chief. Make sure that they put peace for Kumba.
Okay. They say give to Caesar get them for Caesar. I believe so maybe the woman they just respecting na be the overall or pata pata for Kumba, at least for chapter for country fashion.
You know, from Mukete, not be only chief. That is one of the elites for that zone. And he don't serve in a higher capacity as a senator, you know. Not be even only that. Now man we get plenty cap them. I be very influential, even for the CPTM party. Now an influential person. So he know how he feel reach down there. And all that Jew the way they respect he not be only say be fun, but they know he wait. They know what to if he do and what to if he undo. I think saying one of the things in that way if he talk, they will hear you. They don't know just here is a traditional chief. Some chief then they will even they talk, shout, take microphone, they will instead catch themselves, put up kind of a set. But they know say he na a heavy weight as they call him. But I think say if me I'll be there for that kind of place for Kumba. For Monday, me I know go open my store. Why?
The woman they be the talk for
why? Because everybody get life and again for protect your life.
Yeah.
If I get shop for that place for Monday, me I will close my shop because that way that boy then would look me, Joe, you go there for your house, they sleep
With security.
You be surrounded by soldiers. Mayor, you dey corner Joe because most of the mayor they hide now for that kind place. Then you dey send me where I no get no protection, I go expose myself for danger. I think say if they want, if Joe, if mayor, if you care for the people, he's supposed to even put pressure for the power for the people where they be superior to you say una dey so you wanna fix it, you wanna fix. Now said now so this thing supposed to be fixed. This thing go fix now for up, not be for down. All that thing what they do for down there now for trouble citizens there for nothing. Make them look now their people the way they for up. Tell them say if they say bad when you see the people they obey goes down because they fear their life. We not do anything about that. So they only be pompous, arrogant for torture population for nothing.
All right, we go finish this afternoon. We go talk some more on top this workaway General Eba Benoit. He be making for that side, so for side where they call him say Yoke Moyoka inside this week. He go meet up na di mami them, papa the way they become make kale, they catch them. And the first thing where General he talk for this mami and papa them, young girl the way they be there inside too. Now say he dey sorry for team where he own work people them, they soldier them, they do am for them. Say when they do that kind of thing, now for sick I say they so they get some people them inside them where they make them say for do that kind of thing. They he beg them and he talks say make them mommy them. They show make them mommy them they no vex with them. Say they do am for sick reason. But sabi say be day to an opportunity for the people them for your Kemuyuka for talk to for the general where be now the lookout or army them for that side. Say either the way the own people that they make them, it don't make them even small picking. They run when you see soldier they come with a gun. Yoke general says be go people they glad plenty for the kind of way we come. Say if all man for country for be like a where they can talk Asia then they change. Maybe country for don't go for before. We get small time prophets.
Yes, in fact, I really appreciate that kind general because it not be easy for stand to say my people don't do bad job. If not only the kind political people them, they only the talk say my people they no be they be not saying one go talk say na for Chad this thing, na for Central Africa this thing happen, na for Mali happen, it no happen for here. But if we get general, if we talk say where my people don't do bad work, they even ask for forgiveness. For people them, I appreciate that kind of general. May God bless you.
Yeah, I think say that general na correct military man. This kind of people are the one way if you bring peace. You know, not be like the one way will be very arrogant. If you say he get gone, he be the next god. I think say with the talk say people they know there for Cameroon where they feel solve this problem. Then if this general if you go down after all the act it come. But I just also tell them, I want to also tell them say when they cash man. Where they don't suspect that they can't cash them for group enough fine. Because among them, the one they go get where they get high blood, so one and they where they get sick, where in the course of a life if he die for road. So their rule now for protect people need enough for terrorize them. A general don't talk, I think say me go caution the boys them. May they know how they manage this crisis. Okay, country people them, PIDGIN News debate, last one for Inside Moon for August. We don't finish them, and I want to say a big thank you for Prophet Chris Voishi. We hope say we go to meet plenty other time.
No, anytime where I get opportunity for come here, I will come.
Okay.
So move through it to
all right. Pa Gabriel Asaba.
Yeah, Ambassador.
Thank you to plenty.
Thank you for inviting me for here. I think say with the doors will be open.
All right.
Anytime when they need we will come. As alone my brother for a long time we never see.
All right. Okay, country people them. We don't finish for this last one for the month for August. One thank all people there they make and say make it happen. If you know before for follow up Sunday for morning time. If you also turn back for tele, Miss SF, if Papa God help. Monday 8 o'clock we go meet up. On a whole tight.